Okay, you guys, this is a quick demo on working with your photos. Your photos are really light and I can't see them well, so it's really making it hard for me to interact with them. So when you guys take these, you might want to bring them into Photoshop and manipulate them a little further and or start drawing much darker. This is a big problem too when you're shooting your shadow into your work. This is the hardest thing for me to get rid of. This being like evenly lit or low lit I can deal with, but with the shadow across the drawing it really makes it hard for me to get this contrast right so that I can interact and help you better. Here's a couple tricks. We're going to go up to image, adjust, and desaturate and remove all the color from this image. We're then going to go to image, adjust, levels. I think you can do a lot with levels. You can take the mids down and it diminishes the shadow a little, but you might want to bring the darks up first so that we actually see some of that line work. So I'm anticipating my darks high and then I'm bringing my mids low to start softening that shadow, and I just toggle. Okay, you don't want to go too far, and then I can bring my brights up a little. Say okay. Image adjust again. We can go to exposure. You can bring your gamma up. Gamma looks for contrast. So you could bring your gamma way up so that your dark lines are darker. And then I tend to hit my exposure. But look what the biggest problem is. The biggest problem is that shadow. Like I could have had this done already, but I can't compete with that shadow. That makes it really hard, okay? At this point, I could crop out really easily, so I could just go in and get rid of a lot of this information I don't need. Select inverse, and just delete it. And then I'm gonna put a white back there. And then I'm going to select inverse again to go back to my selection, and then I do edit transform skew. Okay, because that skew allows me to move one corner at a time and I can make this straight. And I know that these are only in progress, but if I'm going to help you, I need a straight, easy to understand image. Hit enter, Command D is deselect. And I've got something here that I'm starting to be able to work with a little. I could probably go back to levels again maybe and get a little bit better image. At least soften that shadow a little. I think that's probably as good as I can get it. And then I would have to go in and kind of bump up these lines a little, okay? But this is something that I'm starting to be able to interact with, okay? And help you draw, because I bring it into Photoshop and kind of manipulate for you and show you what's happening. But if I can't accurately see, it's going to make it hard for me to help you make corrections. Okay, good luck.